Set this down. Where's my knife? I need to keep my apple while I'm on the live stream, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I was a little being late for my own live stream again. Had to move locations. We were just finishing up building a bunch of snowmen and snow puppy, or a snow turtle. We're not sure what to call it yet. And we just had to move it away so people can see it a little bit easier. A lot of people have been pulling out and taking pictures with their kids. Seems pretty cool. Anyway, let me set this up here. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys can see and hear me all good. Nice. Okay, you guys can hear me. We got a really nice day today. So I was able to bring the blue van to a friend's place where I'm going to be pulling the transmission. It's just in an alleyway. It'll work. And then once I pull it out, I can send it off to get rebuilt. Probably be doing that tomorrow. So many of you guys in the chat already. Nice. Thank you all for joining the live stream, and happy Easter.
That's the other one.
Your blocks. Holy smokes, there's 30 in the house already. Thank you all so much for joining. Yeah, turtles in the house. Alright, let's run back through. Will I get it on? I got it on all messages. There we go. There, we'll start fresh. Kim Hoffman, Tammy, Karen, Live and Will in Israel, Turtle in the house, Vanlife with Brandon, Sammy the DJ, Vernon, nice. Nice to see you guys all here. CFQC, how you guys all doing? I hope everyone's having a good Easter weekend. Kim Ness in the house, Lisa, Janelle, nice. Hey Hawklava, Kim Jones. So yeah, we were building a bunch of snowmen today. A bunch of kids went and knocked over Frosty last night. It was pretty funny either way. But we managed to tip him up today. And when Chris seen it, he said there was 5 of them. So we started with okay, we'll build 5 snowmen in case they see it again tonight. And I think we got 4, 5, 6, 7 snowmen, and then a snow dog turtle thing. It's been Easter at my mother-in-law's house. Is that bad or good? Depends on how it goes. Easter has been at a mechanic shop. Oh, no, dang. That's never fun. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be digging into that transmission, so I'll be doing some mechanic stuff myself. I'll be filming as much as I can of it and doing a video of it. Also, with my friend Austin allowing me to use a bit of his garage, I'll probably be able to lay stuff out a little better and see exactly all of what I got there. Being there, it's just a transmission. That's it. Replace the transmission, and then at least I could drive it somewhere where I can build it. You know what I mean? That's funny. Tracy K, Tammy, Gregory in the house. Nice. So, Marco, Madmo 79, Kim Jones, Alberta and Stella, and Vernon, turtle. Karen, Bruce, are you able to take the transmission out on your own? Absolutely, yeah. I'm gonna be pulling it out myself and putting it back in myself. The only thing I'm not gonna be doing is rebuilding it. That I'll send off to a person to get rebuilt. That itself will cost like $2,000, but that's with a torque converter and everything I'll need. I'll have to get fluids after that, but I mean, that's it. It'll be a fresh built, ready transmission. I'm very excited about that. So yeah, like I say, once I can get it back and put it back up in the van, we can drive the van anywhere, kind of to build out the rest of the van. Yeah, it'll be fun. My goal is to at least have it drivable, put everything in it so I can find somewhere. Because I only got until like May 1st with the white van, so I got to hustle to get it done until then. When are you coming to Ontario? I'm not too sure. Not too sure. I think it'll be a while until I head back east. Mm. I picture it be very heavy. Yeah, it is kind of heavy. It's definitely heavy. By doing it with the right technique, you can pull it down without any strain, really. I've done a number of transmissions before. Realistically, it'll take me like, probably an hour and a half being out of that light is horrible. It'll probably take me about an hour and a half just being out of, that doing it for a while. But usually it would take me like 45 minutes. I think we pulled John's transmission here on the street that time in like, probably about an hour. So, but where it's in an alleyway, fighting temperatures, being cold and warm and snow and blah, blah, blah. You want to get that good day to really get underneath there because it's not like I'm going to be laying on concrete. I'll be laying on dirt or snow. So, I want to get that right day. I'm going to get something to lay down on, obviously. But when it comes to like a jack or something like that, that's when your stuff starts sinking in. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try and avoid that. But tomorrow or the next day looks like the perfect day to do it. So I'm really going to try and get it done. Like I say, all I got to do is pull it out. Once it's out, send it off to the guy and wait to get it back. So in that meantime, we can do some more demo on this van and then do little things on that van here and there. So, yeah. Big Z in the house. Leanne Webb. And Kelowna, I'm already thinking of quitting. Everyone that made the jump before he's not gone. Yeah, I felt that about working in Kelowna as well for whatever reason. I started working. Obviously, I was doing night shift though. Now it's just like I'm not feeling it at all. Give me back to Calgary. Do any of you have wood stoves in your vans? No, none of us have wood stoves. A friend of ours, John, had a wood stove in his motorhome, and he ended up taking it out after the first winter because it's just not really practical for full-time use in the city. If you've got your vehicle like parked on a property, like basically a cabin, sure. But for the most part, it's just nostalgia if you're not going to be sitting over it, a period of time. Sorry to hear. Okay. Bruce Pete put a piece of plywood down. Yeah, I might be able to rip some plywood off of this fan to put underneath that one. Yeah, so I can lay on. That would be great. But plywood's expensive right now, so I don't know about putting that in the mud. You know what I mean? He's snoring, Vernon. We will. Eh? Who's snoring? Pete, did he bust it? Heard that. I mean, are you surprised? That's all I'll say on that. That apple was good, Van Maru. Thank you for that. Had a wood stove for 10 years back in one, but rarely used it because city might ticket you. Yeah, I mean, even if they don't ticket you, you know, if you're parked on a street and there's other people parked on the street, you're gonna gas them out. Like, um, everyone else is gonna smell the fumes out and around you. You know what I mean? So, even with my diesel heater, I've had times where my diesel heater was smoking and just people passing by were pulling out their cameras. You know what I mean? Because it's like, is this vehicle on fire? What's going on here? What happened to Turtle's diesel heater? So his glow plug went out on it. So thankfully, I had a glow plug in the rebuild kit, and I gave it to him. He switched it out real quick with the screen, and got it going again. I did notice just when we pulled up here, actually, that his diesel heater was smoking a bit. I'm gonna check in later, see if it actually fired up or not. If not, another subscriber actually dropped by with a box of diesel heater stuff, like all parts and doodads and stuff. So I ended up giving it to Chris, so that he has like a bunch of backups for everything, you know. And it's kind of like a community box as well, because I mean, if any of our heaters go down, you know, we're all kind of on it. So makes sense on the wood stove. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah. Running hot. Oh, it's running hot now? Nice. Cool, Turtle. Good to hear, buddy. That's weird, Bruce. That's a. Yeah, that's the diesel heater game, Vernon. Unfortunately. I've seen them rate it. Like, I've seen them not even come out of the box and have issues. Like, Aaron the DJ, when he bought his diesel heater, like I told him, we usually take them apart, give them a quick little inspection, make sure everything spins and whatever. We don't go in depth to like take the casing, the actual heater apart, but all the plastic casing, and make sure the fan spins and all of that. Make sure all the connections are good. And when we pulled his out of the box, if we would have tried to turn it up looking at it, the fan would have actually just grabbed the casing and right out. So, yeah, I've seen them come, you know, right out of the box, needing work. Thankfully, his heater seems to be going good. It just needed that glow plug, and it got going. And you know what's funny, Vernon? The 2 kilowatt heater that came from Chrome. Remember, I was mentioning it's the same brand or whatnot. Logos onto the heater, same color and everything. Actually, that thing usually only ever needed a glow plug. Like you put it. Yeah, I've even seen times where I pull it out, clean it off, put it back in, good to go. You know. That heater, for the most part, you know, you pull it apart. I didn't even use gaskets. I just pulled it apart, cleaned up everything, silicone, high heat silicone, put it all together. You know, check all the connections, and that thing usually fired back up. And some of them are really durable. You know, I've seen really durable ones, and I've seen ones that come out of the box, and it's like, should I even try firing this thing up? I love you all help each other. Thank you. Yeah, we try, you know. We've had a few people even pass through, that the guys have noticed, and they all mention, you know, it's really cool to like be able to sleep with your doors unlocked. If anybody messes with something, you know, like someone's gonna be watching, right? Um, having the blue van here when I would go for showers, I get the guys to watch over the van while I was gone. And when I come back, I'm able to watch it again. Now having it at Austin's, it is good that it's kind of out of my sight, and I can move freely a little bit more. But at the same time, having having anything out of my sight that I own, I don't feel good about it. So I want to really try and get the van fixed up and then able to drive it full time so we can retire this thing. This thing feels like people were like complaining about like me hurting my van or whatnot, even like drifting. But that's the least of this van's worries. The drivetrain has been always completely solid. You can't kill a Chevy. It's just the bloody suspension once I fall from underneath it. Realistically, if anything were to happen, I would just stop. Tell me one of the major cities. People can be doing and ticket you instead of just warning you. Yeah, that would suck too. Just to get a straight up ticket. I've had the CDH. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Gregory was telling me about it when we met up here in the parking lot. Last winter, he was in like Saskatchewan and Manitoba, Saskatoon, I believe, and that place gets really cold, And he went through a couple heaters himself, so it's not just us having the issues with them. They seem to be a little bit unreliable. But like I said, you can get ones that go forever as well. So, Bruce, did you talk to the transmission guy to see how much he will give you for the no, I haven't yet, Vernon. I haven't asked about the white one's transmission yet. I need to pull the blue transmission out so I can send off to him. Once the blue van, so the blue van's transmission, I'll be pulling it tomorrow or the next day. So it'll be out like very very soon. After that, I'm gonna put it right in here in the white van, drive it to the guy, and then I'll ask him then if he's interested in taking this van's transmission. Because once I get the transmission back, I put it in the blue van. I could always take the transmission out of this one, put it in the blue van, and then drive it to him. So, but yeah, I'll be asking him that for sure. Hey, the van nuts here. Hey, Kay. I gotta show you guys something. Check this. So you guys know I love my sticker on the dash of the white van. The van that surprised me while I was taking a nap in the parking lot the other day, and he showed up with this. Look at that. Fresh stickers for the dash of the blue van. So once we get everything all cleaned up and we're into the build, we can do that. All right. I've been saving up a bunch of stickers actually. Here, I'll show you guys this one too. Here, let me show you. These stickers came in the other day. These were wicked. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see that. So yeah, I've got a lot more stickers that will be going onto the blue van. It's just I want to make sure that when I put them on there, I'm not gonna have to do any body work in that area, or make sure that sticker is gonna be permanent. So, but yeah, thank you very much for that, Van Nut. That was awesome. That made my day. And also on the topic of stickers, my sister's been, going crazy, working behind the scenes, trying to get the merch and stuff set up, and we're hoping, within a month or a month and a half, we will have a website and merch to be able to sell. Like whether we're starting stickers, she's got a lot of ideas, like hats and stuff, and that's why I wanted her to be able to do it. But yeah, we're hoping to have some kind of a system set up so we can be able to sell you guys some stickers. I think that'd be great. We went and tried I lost count on how many other companies that other people suggested who sold stickers, and we finally come to an agreement on one that we think we like. I'm being very picky with any kind of products that end up on the website because I don't want that to be selling crap. I've had stickers that literally you put them on and they fall off the next day or they fall off in a car wash. and I don't want that to happen. My dad's back home with like a quad, and they have a van, so I've been getting them to test all of the stickers, hit it through car washes, hit it in the mud, make sure them stickers is good, and we want to make sure that when they do finally, get on the website and everything is all set up, when you get the stickers, it's something that'll last. And if we get complaints and the stickers are no good, hey, I appreciate you guys telling me so we can switch something up again. I guess I'm being very picky with it. Vernon. Must be over the sticker. I've had the many vehicles that would apply those stickers. Right? Heck yeah. Chris B, how you doing? Hey, thanks for joining the memberships. Bruce, do you have a plan? Do you plan on having your dash with all kinds of stickers, or do you want to keep it clean for your vision? Yeah, exactly. My vision for the blue van is kind of like a show van, so that's why I'm not applying stickers right away. I know the stickers, like I want to collect a bunch of them, but no, I won't be flooding the dash with so many stickers. I do want a couple like cool ones that kind of apply to the van on the dash, but I want to do some kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna like do the back windows, maybe like do all the back windows. I don't know, but I got those louvers on there. We'll find somewhere. We'll put them on the bumpers. We'll put them on the roof rack when we get it all done up. We'll find a spot to put the stickers. If not, I'll just do the headliner, because actually a subscriber of mine dropped by. We've had a lot of them drop by lately, and I love it. 'Cause you know what? Beautiful day. Why not hang out? We're out here building snowmans. But you gave me a brilliant idea to bedliner the headliner, right? And I think if we did that, maybe smooth enough that stickers would really stick to them. So we might do that. Try it out. But yeah, I'm hoping to do like a really clean van, like no redneckery, no tape holding, gaps in doors, and no ratchet straps holding on to everything, and no vice grips holding on drive shafts anymore. Yeah, Bruce, we have street takeovers here in Texas. I think hundreds of people watching cars and trucks drifting. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I watch a lot of the Texas race car videos on YouTube. Dude, you guys go, you guys go crazy down there. I can't wait. One of these days I'll be down there. Check all that out, man. I really can't wait. PA Wilderness Adventures. How you doing? And so, did you get into the blue van permanently now? I'm a little late. So, no, it's totally fine. So, right now, for the longest time, we were at a little bit of a standstill because of the weather. We weren't able to do anything. And then I tried to change transmission fluid. That didn't give us back third gear. So, we're going to be removing the transmission tomorrow or the next day, sending it off to a guy. He's going to rebuild it for me. And then when I get it back, put it back up in. And then I'm hoping, like, once the transmission's in the blue van, within the week or two, to go full-time permanent with the blue van. I don't care if it's built out, nothing. I'm excited to retire this van, But yeah, soon we will be into the van permanently. Mainly because the insurance runs out on this van, and there's a lot of this van I want to cut off to put on the blue van. And I mean that in a bunch of different ways. Even the steering wheel in this one's better shape than the blue one. I want to rob it, put it on that guy, until I can get like some kind of racing removable steering wheel. It's gonna be that kind of show, man. Lon Bowers, thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. That's awesome. Really appreciate that. You guys have been really loving how you guys can all join the memberships and like kind of gift it to each other. It's been really cool. It gives everyone kind of a peek into what you get as a member. And like I said, the more the weather warms up, I'm solar powered. I know a lot of people like can go out and minus temperatures and like do like backwoods. Listen, I've done that in my life, I'm fine. I much enjoy like warm weather and hanging out, right? Working on cars, hot rod stuff. If I can get under the hood of most vehicles, I'm in, right? So that's my kind of van lifestyle. I don't so much enjoy being cold. So in the wintertime, a lot of people know if they watch for a long time that most winters I hibernate. This winter, I've had like a group of friends around me, so it kind of kept me, out of the van a little more in a sense, or at least social, which is which has been huge. A lot of going through winters in van life and not talking to many people. It could be very secluded. You can go a little bit stir crazy. I'm going a bit stir crazy. I can honestly say just with the on and off snow. I want to get working on the blue van, but at times it's like you're either laying down in soup and mud or snow. So neither one of those is fun. So we gotta wait for those good days. So yeah, you really haven't missed too much. Anything that I do to the blue van, like I say, I will take you guys along, and we will do everything together. I'm really excited to be able to do that because I know a lot of people had questions on this white van, and I didn't really film it at all when I built it out. We got a couple pictures that I will be putting into a video of when we actually retire this van. I'll do like a whole like memorial, goodbye white van kind of thing. And that way you guys can get a good idea on what this thing has been through in its life. But yeah, having the blue van and being able to take you guys through each and every step is going to be really cool, and really cool for me too. Like my YouTube channel is mainly for like a life journal in a sense. I know a lot of people in my past before YouTube even was thought of said that I should write a book about how crazy my life has been in the past, and that's what kind of motivated me to do YouTube a little bit, right? So I'm falling way behind on the chats, you guys. Sorry. Thank you all so much for the likes. Sleep tight. Oh, Huckleberry's heading there. No bikes in the front. That look really horrible. I now you need them, but please not. Yeah, I'll still have my bikes. I'm still gonna have my bikes, but they will definitely know. I don't know if we're going up on the front. I'd really like to find some kind of more clean, maybe a back door holder or something like that. But yeah, probably not on the front, unless we could do it clean. If we could do it clean, I'll do it. But other than that, I need some bikes. You know what I mean? I hang out on Vanlife. I've seen you pop in there a few times. Talk to you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we also did his Tyro rap. That was awesome. Anytime he comes to town, it's a riot. Cool. It will work good for you, I'm sure. Be careful though under the van. Oh, absolutely. With the white van, I would really like to. A lot of people, lift their van and put bigger tires on it and winches and stuff. My styling for the blue van is gonna be more like I want to lower it just a tiny bit, like not overkill. I just want to lower it a little bit, put a little bigger tires on it and stuff like that. So in that sense, this van I do want to keep like jack stands and stuff like that handy. With this white van, it was always so high that like realistically, even if it fell, like it'd probably be fine. Like I've had people like say don't climb under the van when there's air in the tires because you don't trust the tires. And if you don't trust your tires, then you really shouldn't be on the road, right? So, but yeah, I am gonna get like a jack stand. The whole point of the blue van is to do it properly. This whole white van has kind of been like redneckery fun, even when I built it was all built to used materials for the most part, and it was kind of like a testing grounds for me. But I want to apply everything that I know and I've learned over the years into the blue van. And even if I'm curious on something and I don't know what I'm doing, then you guys can help in. You guys can give suggestions and change the possible look of stuff in certain ways. Yeah. So bright. My sunglasses on. I can't see the screen. Are you going to lower that bad boy? I'm guessing yes. If you're going hot rod, yeah. Look, yeah, heck yeah. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Play the song that plays on commercials. Bruce, you should get an test done because you look like my kids. DNA test. That's hilarious. Adopt me, Vernon. Uh, what's That's what I've been missing in my life. I really don't spend a lot of time with fellow van lifers, which is why I enjoy spending a few hours with you guys. Yeah, it was awesome. At Gregory got to hang out for a few days actually. No, I think it was 2 days. 2 days. Time flies, But yeah, we got to hang out for a while, and that was awesome. Since Gregory has dropped by, a number of other people have dropped by, either passing by or one right behind me. So I enjoy it all. Obviously, when I build the van, I'm going to be going somewhere else. That way I can, pay full attention to building the van. But, when I'm not doing too much, you can absolutely find me here. That's so cool. You can see people driving past the snow people and taking pictures. You should write a book. You have lots of stories. That would be hilarious, but I would need someone to write for me. I'll tell them what to write and they can write it down, I'll just keep telling someone stories. You don't trust the old car jacks. I have a 3-ton jack that my dad gave me. It's really sturdy. That thing has never let me down. This van weighs a ton, and like I've lifted front back completely by itself. So lifting a corner, I don't feel like uncomfortable when I'm underneath it. Like I say, it's actually high enough that if it slipped off the jack stand and hit just sitting on the brake rotor, there's plenty of space underneath there. I'm not a big guy. I ain't got no gut, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about it. Get skinny. Hey, bud, Ovango. Hope you and the gang have a fun Easter. Yeah, we had a full day of building snowmen. Someone knocked over our original snowman. Apparently, it was like 5 people, so we built 4, 5, 6, 7 snowmen and a snow dog. So let them try it now, you know what I mean? Gang of Mom Porter, Frosty. Outdoor Dreadhead, yo bro, man, looks like a good warm day up there. Yeah, it was actually super warm. At least warm enough, that moving around you could wear t-shirts, so that was very exciting. There's not too many of those we've had in a long time. I'm so excited for spring. Burn all the snow. I'm so happy to see how far you have already come. Can't wait for the new build, and if you ever make your way down to Motor City, Detroit, give me a call if you need. Be safe. Dude, you know it, man. Detroit is one of my bucket list places to go. I know people are like, oh, it's dangerous, whatever. Listen, that's Motor City, boy. I'm going there. That's one of the places that I do want to visit. Absolutely. I hope you're not gonna drift in the blue van that tears up the tires. So it tears up the tires pretty bad. Besides, it scares the bejesus out of me. It's funny you mentioned that because I've been drifting on these tires really hard. Besides on the video, I do that every day, every single day. And my tires are actually in better shape than Mr. Blur's. So I'm drifting on snow, and I'm not redlining the van. Realistically, I can't see it, but realistically, by ear, I'm probably 35 to 4,000 RPMs. I'm just putting. It's all sliding, really. So it doesn't hurt my tires. It doesn't hurt the parking lot. If you do it right, if you're not just a teenage kid holding it open, and cut the wheel and then hope for the best, I try and do it very slow. I've had people even drifting in the van with me, and they all say it's pretty smooth. So it's all on how you do it. And avoid them dry patches. I'll tell you what. But no, I'm not going to be drifting the blue van. I know we call it the drifter, but I like the name of it. In the winter times, if I'm in some snow, listen, I can't hold myself back. Okay, we gonna be drifting it on some snow, but like, dry pavement, it's gonna be a pavement princess, and I don't even care about calling it that because it's my baby. I want it to look good, last for a long time, and I want something I could be proud of to call my home. You know, um, so we're gonna be treating that one totally different than this thing. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like you might see a burnout or two out of it, but right, that'd be about the most of it. It's not gonna be like daily abuse, right? If I do something, y'all will see it. I promise. It's moving down. Some of you have seen a high jack, lift jack. Oh yeah, I've seen some pretty nasty jacks break, man. Absolutely. I understand that anytime I get under a vehicle and it's under a jack or whatever it's under, that I'm at my own risk. I promise. Like if something ever happened where I was underneath a vehicle and like my jack, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm suing Mastercraft. No, I got under that vehicle knowing dang well. That sun is kicking butt, man. We already adopted you. Basically, we're absolutely. Clearly, some of you have finally got the live stream. Nice. Nice to have you guys all here at 54 in the house. No snow left here in Edmonton. Nice. That's good to hear. Yeah, we still got some snow here. We just got snow the other day, though. So this is melting really quick. Even the snow people we made today, they were melting pretty quick. Get rid of it all, I says. That's right, Bruce. You're wasting away. You need to eat. Yeah. I will admit that. I definitely need to eat more. That's what happened. Who wants me to adopt Bruce? I do. I do. Send the paperwork from him. Send the paperwork. Doesn't Mike Tyson the same? Sign the paper, big boy. Commercials and all that. Can't believe your side of Saskatchewan has like no snow. Really? I want visitation. Tell me I'm 3 hours from Bruce. I'm in Edmonton. Thanks for entertaining Hubby yesterday. Yeah, absolutely. Not exactly sure who it was, but anybody who comes by, I'll check. I love hanging out with them. I can't get a helicopter right now and be there quicker. Hey, send it. Send it. I can get Mr. Blur to just jam me into a suitcase, and then when you pull up, Vernon, you just pop it up. You can't get child support when I see my. Hey, you ever plan on a pet to keep you entertained? Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to get another little puppy. My thought is to get a little one this time. My last one was a 100-pound pit bull lab, and through the living this lifestyle for a number of years, changing from vehicle to vehicle to vehicle, he didn't adapt, or he. It's not. I'm not gonna say he didn't adapt. If anything, I didn't adapt. But in the end, I didn't want to confine him the way that I confine myself during the winter time. I know the dog needs to run. So my next dog, I'm really hoping to get like something smaller, like Mr. Blur's puppies. Bruce, you got turtle for a turtle. That's my end. A helicopter fly by. Can you imagine this burning? I'm on the way. Check for meals. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Blur's pups are so cute, right? That's smart too, man. Like they're really smart. Someone was actually selling puppies in the Walmart parking lot today, and like I had to drive past it. I seen one of the puppies, and I was like, nope, I can't even. No, I'm not stopping because if I stop, I'm gonna fall in love, and then next thing you know, nope, not gonna happen. So I need the blue van to be built out, and then I can be prepared to take on something like that. You know, I know what it feels like to be living in a vehicle, like air mattress in the back. It's hard for us. We don't want to be putting our animals through that as well. Even Mr. Blur, like when Mr. Blur first started his van life, he came down with one puppy, and then he ended up coming back with the second puppy later because he wanted to really feel it out, and make sure everything's good, and set himself up a little better. His first couple nights were hilarious, but I tell you, he adapted it really well. Like still to this day, he's one of the guys that really adapted better than most, like anybody that I really know. Honestly, just getting into it, just jumping into a van and being like, "This is my life now." It takes a lot. Most people hang on to storage units for years and stuff, and just stuff you really don't need. And that guy went from like a bunch of stuff to like what he can put into his van and be comfortable with within like a month. It was crazy. It was really cool to watch that though. I had an air mattress in. Yeah, I've lived on an air mattress even in this van for like a year, I believe, before I built it out. And many other vehicles. I try to just stay away from air mattresses because they're just stand up with just all a bunch of cold air inside. Um, I kind of miss living in the car, to be honest with you. Besides, like having the high top and low top, whatever. But yeah, I got no problem with like living very minimal. 51 in the chat, sweet. Aaron the DJ, how you doing, brother? We were just talking about you, brother. But when you got your diesel heater and it was all like right out of the box, like everything was, if you would have fired that thing up, it would have just blew itself up. Oh, just taking it apart and clearancing everything. I think that thing's still working, man. Miss you, brother. I haven't seen you in a while, man. I did the same thing. Went from sticks and bricks to just like fit in a short Astro van. I thought it was liberating. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was messed up. Yeah, it still works. Nice. Yeah. So Aaron's is still working, and nothing came out of the box. Like I said, it wouldn't even turn over if you tried. Had to take it apart, clearance everything, put it together. Joel, hey Bruce, how's it going? Hey Joel, how's it going, brother? Joel's, if that's the Joel I know, man, that's one of my boys. Hope you're doing all right, man. Yeah, I just got rid of my air mattress either. Yeah. Yeah. In my experience, I'd much rather even sleep on cardboard than an air mattress. You don't wake up half deflated either. You don't have to worry with that issue. Doing Joel, doing great, Bruce. Nice. I think that's the Joel I know, man. Cool. How's Ottawa? Happy to catch the live. Yeah, that's my boy. I know who that is. I know who it is. Cool. So yeah, how's you guys' Easter weekend going? The rest has been pretty relaxed. Did the dogs? Yeah, exactly. That and cats. You know, if you bring a cat around an air mattress, good luck. Keep Flex Seal tape on hand. That's all I gotta say. I've got a feather bed mattress topper, memory foam, so comfy. Yeah, I got a really nice mattress now too. Sammy the DJ was nice enough to bless me with that thing. I've been really trying to take as good a care of it as I can, and that's a part of the reason why I want to hang on to this thing until I'm ready to go full time with the blue van, mainly for the mattress. You know, I'll sleep on an army cot in the blue van and park this somewhere when the insurance runs out. As long as that thing, as long as the blue one can, all the gears work. But as for the mattress, I'll wait until I got a bed built in that thing before I transfer that mattress over because I don't want anything happen to it. That thing is so comfy. That mattress is like, I don't sleep well. I sleep like, you know, 6 to 4 hours a night, maybe. And that mattress is one of the only things that really makes me not want to get out of bed. And that's very rare for me. Usually when I get up, I'm go, go, go. Even like the first, I don't know, month of having that mattress, there's a couple of mornings where I woke up and I was like, oh, dude, I don't want to get out of bed. And I was like, that's weird. Huge show last night. We'll post pics on Instagram tonight. Nice, Aaron. Good to hear, brother. Smash that like button so Bruce sees all the love. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. What if that thumb thing happens? Can I do that? No? That'll work for me? I don't know. I spent the morning with my daughter and family and ate Chinese food. Oh man, it's been so long since I had Chinese food actually. And you only have like that whatever comes in the rice or whatever, but it's actually been a long time. We were talking about Senor's Pizza there today. Maybe it could be one of those nights, not Chinese food's on my mind. We'll see. Chinese food, right? It's been so long, actually, a very long time. I cut my mattress in half and I tried to see. My cat air mattress yeah, moving like it absolutely. You definitely need to separate them claws. Right now, we need to jump into the chat to jump across so fast. Yeah, I had a cat. Right now, I'm sleeping in front seat, which is sleeping in the front seat, which is what it is. I've slept in many, many front seats. Mr. Blur actually caught me the other day. I was in the blue van and I got one of the just seats that I got hanging around in the back of it with the back doors open. I finished like moving stuff between vans before I went and parked it. As soon as I sat in that chair, I was done. I was done. And I was passing out, sitting there in the sun, and he got a video of it. I think that was in the last video actually. We do Chinese food for Thanksgiving. That's a good idea actually. You eat some young dong. That's hilarious. What was it? Chicken chow meow we used to call it back home. Thanks for that. I want to go to Canada and try Senor's Pizza. Oh man, Senor's is the bomb. Yeah. It's like $3 or $4 for a slice, but like it's huge. It's you get 2 slices, then like that's a big man meal. Like for me, I can eat 2 slices, but in the end, like you're going to bed. You're done for the day. Done, son. You're done. I've seen Chris flatten 4 slices, which is insane. Like, but he'll also go to Wendy's and get 10 double JBC or 10 JBCs.
I ate the 4 slices.
See, he knows I'm talking about him.
It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad.
Oh shit! Yeah, 4 slices of pizza. Jeez. You gotta come to Canada and try Montreal smoked meat poutine. Nice. Do they usually scream when you eat it? What do... you don't know. That's hilarious. I heard that too. I went to Canada once, Vancouver Island. It was beautiful. I definitely want to see more of Canada. Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful province and lots of woodland. I've walked it from basically one end of it to the other, and had a really good chance to soak it all in. Yeah, you guys, I just wanted to check in right quick. How long are we going right now? 15 minutes. Okay, let's run it to an hour. 10 more minutes. Let's do 10 more minutes. You know what I mean? I want to know how are you guys' Easter holidays going? We have some turtle soup. Whoa, Vernon. Whoa, now. Crossing the line with turtles here. I know people in the comments that'll say that's environmentally unfriendly. Vernon. Oh, shit. Turtle soup. And where are you? Boot team plays Scary. For a minute, like that. There was once a Burger King that had pigeons all over it. Weird about that. Can you imagine? Just take the straw out of the nostrils. All these are great. Move into Bob and hit the road for the week. So happy to be out after 2.5 months of being cooped up in the basement. That's awesome, Haklava. Yeah, to hit the road and be free. Oh my god. That's something that I haven't had in a long time either. So I feel you. With this white van, even hitting the road, every road trip has always been nerve wracking because I don't know. What's gonna break next on this thing. It doesn't drive straight. I've had ball joints pop out of it, just whatever reason. Like I switched to ball joints, I switched everything, new wheel bearings, new brake, new everything, and it still drives like a covered wagon. So it's never been reliable in that sense. And I've always kind of been cooped up to a certain amount of kilometers, that I don't want to take it past. With the blue van, it drives like a Cadillac, and once I'm fully into that, we're hoping that by the time my transmission gets back and I put it back in, Chris has an overheating issue in the bus. We're hoping to have that all figured out around the same time, and then we could take a road trip somewhere. That's the goal. Ooh, I forgot to mention something to us today, 31st. Okay, I forgot to mention something. I am going to be trying to go to World of Wheels here in Calgary. I think it's like the 5th to the 7th. I'm butchering those dates. I'm going to have to look into it. But yeah, World of Wheels in Calgary. Anybody that knows of it or wants to look it up, check it out. And, you might see me there. We're all going to try and round up a crew and go down and check it out. I'm really excited for that. It's been a long time since I've been able to even get out and do stuff, and to get out and see some hot rods. I'm there. So if you guys want to be there too, check it out. When you give him the transmission, how long do you think it will take to rebuild? That's another question I'm going to be asking him, Vernon. I'm really hoping, if the quicker to turn around, the better. But I'm estimating a month just because, I don't want to say it'll be done in 3 days and be waiting. I'm gonna estimate it'll take a month. If it comes in any sooner than that, awesome. The second it gets back into my hands, we're putting it in and we're going for a rip. So That's going to be super exciting. But the transmission rebuild is going to cost $2,000. But I'm really going to hope that, yanking the transmission out of this one, hopefully he wants that one as a core or something to help bring the price down a little bit. But it's going to be pricey, man. If someone wanted this white van, then I'd be able to pay for it, but nobody wants it. So we're just gonna strip it and get it. Heck, I understand why no one wants it. I don't even want it. Shouldn't take long. He's fast for him. Taking it out and putting it back in, absolutely. That'll be no time. But yeah, I'm gonna ask him as soon as I go to drop it off. I've got a few questions for him. So once I get the blue van's transmission dropped off to the guy, I'll update you guys on any updates that come up from that. How long it's gonna take, if he wants the white one's transmission, and all of that. Hopefully, our range of time, something. And then while the blue one's transmission is gone, we're going to try and do stuff to kill our time, like going to World of Wheels. Just trying to, just keep occupied a little bit. Where I'm pulling the transmission out to, I really don't want to do any building there. It's just a very tight spot, and I'm on mud. I have everything stored there, and my van stored there. But once I start, pulling the grinders and stuff, the neighbors are not gonna like it. So changing the transmission is different. It's quiet. I can do it very quickly. No one will even notice that there's no transmission in the vehicle. But if I start cutting rocker panels off and door pieces and a lot of the pieces that I want to yank off this van for the blue van, someone's gonna complain. So I'd like to do that somewhere a little different, right? When the both vans are able to drive all the gears, I can drive this thing. Karen has been mentioning to me a few times that I can use her garage as well. So we can even drive, if he doesn't want the white one's transmission, or if he does want the white one's transmission, I could drive it somewhere that I can totally strip the white one out and then call the scrapyard and come get it. But yeah, everything just kind of takes planning, and you got to find the right spot, right? So. You got any good pranks for tomorrow? I could probably think of something. I like having fun with it. Especially like with the white van. Like if we're gonna have like, redneck hack fun videos, then this white one is definitely the one to be trying on. Right? What happens when you take a jigsaw to your roof? Just have tons of fun with it, right? We were even thinking about building a huge snowman in the parking lot or something, and then like just running right through it. I drove up a snowbank the other day. I'll never eat forklifts again. Yeah, eating forklifts was crazy. Aren't you glad you're doing the extra 10? Yeah, I actually am. I enjoy doing the live streams. Does Flex Seal work on radiators? I don't know that. I don't know. But we are going to see how Flex Seal does with covering holes in the floor. Like in this white van, all the factory plastics that are in the floor in the back. I covered all of those with Flex Seal. Also some wall or door holes from taking out the old locks. I covered those with Flex Seal. The black Flex Seal tape. That's been a couple of years now. So when I pull everything up, we're gonna check through that and see how it did over time. Yeah. Bruce, please eat. You're getting too skinny. So yeah, winter does that to me. I got a high metabolism. I wish I can gain weight, but winters, you end up just hibernating and not really eating too much. In my case, if I don't do too much, I don't eat much. The summer times is when I can really like get out, burn off the energy, need to eat a bunch, and unfortunately, it's just when the winters come, sitting inside a bunch. So that's not fun. That's my main goal for next fall, is to hopefully head south so we can avoid winter and not have to like hermit myself into a van. That drives me up the wall, you guys. Like even just not putting out videos and stuff. I miss you guys, you know. So yeah, I definitely agree. Even Karen actually dropped me by like 4 bags of groceries a while ago, and that was awesome. I probably think I ate like 5 sandwiches that night. It just went crazy. I don't think Bruce ever eats. I've never seen him eat. Yeah, and on videos and stuff, you probably won't see me eat really. I don't know. I just don't really enjoy eating. I'm not one of those like food connoisseurs for the most part. I have no taste buds, so you'll never really see me like. If I cook, I don't use salt, pepper. I can cook chicken, just plain. I don't care. Like, burgers, plain. When I eat hot dogs, I don't put no ketchup, tomato, like mustard, none of that on. I just get regular hot dog. That's for me. It doesn't make a difference. I use ketchup to cool the food down. Unless if it's not hot, then it's fine. So yeah, that's why I don't eat too much, or that's why you guys won't see me eating too much. One of the things I do want to do though is go around Calgary and try and like find a good burger place. That would be really cool. Um, and not like a overpriced, hopped up with guacamole on it burger. I want like just a good old school burger. I know Angels down in Bonus. They used to make a really good burger. It's been a long time since I've been there. If I go there, I'll take you guys along with me. Bruce, has everyone concerned? Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I'm wondering if he forgets. I totally forget to eat. Definitely. Um, with my stomach issues as well, if I eat something that doesn't agree with me, it'll take me for like 2-3 days. So I'll just do a fast for 2-3 days, let my stomach reset, and then eat again afterwards. During the winter times, you end up sitting a lot. That's not fun on my stomach either. Just sitting around. I need to be moving and stuff. So only one weighs 25 pounds. Trying. Yeah, I'm very light right now. But with the spring coming on, I'll be able to get out and move around. Bruce, you better here. We have all peeps. Don't want to fat. Listen, if you guys can fat me up, I'm all for it, man. But it requires. I have, like I said, I have a high metabolism. So for me to fatten up, I'll be good luck. Good luck. Okay. My dad tried. I could eat like 2-3 loaves of bread a day and not gain a pound. So dirty burgers. Bruce. Oh, that's a big difference. Turtle, I was just wondering, are you a snake? Listen, Vernie, he's only a snapping turtle in the mornings. After that, he turns into a soft shell turtle. Oh, Wendy's is the bomb. Yeah. And honestly, it's like one of the only cheap places to eat out anymore. You can go to Wendy's and get like 2 JBCs and 2 grilled chicken wraps for under $10. Don't worry about the fries and everything. It's fine. But yeah. You ever been to a 50 style diner in Black Diamond for a burger? No, I haven't. I've been to like a 50s diner before. I can't remember where it was to. I love those things. Angels here in Bonus in Calgary. They have like an old Cadillac on the roof. I love that. That was what drew me to it, and their burgers are awesome too. Oh, says lucky guy can't. Yeah, I know. I've been told that a lot before too. Oh, you're lucky you can't gain weight, and you lose weight when most gain it in the winter. And yeah, I wish it was reversed as well, but we always want what we can't have, right? Um, I think at the max, I was like 165 or something. That's like intense working out, working up in Fort McMurray, long shifts, eating in the camp. So I'm eating good, eating like crazy, and it's really hard to put weight on me. I'd really this summer I'm gonna try and push towards like the carnivore diet. I've been doing a bit of research in that, and that's something I don't do with eating. Um, but I want to really push towards that. But meat's expensive, so. Bruce, you are missing the party. What party am I missing? Where's the party? Am I missing a bunch of stuff? I love steakhouse and loads. Yeah, I love steaks, man. Oh, growing up in Newfoundland, we ate a lot of moose and a lot of rabbit. I still got that bottle of moose in the back in this van. That when we get into the blue van permanently, that's gonna be the first meal that I cook in the blue van. It's a bottle of moose. I'm gonna get some directions for a good meal, like potatoes and carrots and all that stuff, and we'll try and make up a good meal for the first one. What are your plans? Plan. What are your plans to solve the blue van's transmission issues? I'm gonna pull the blue van's transmission out and then send it off to get rebuilt. And then when I get it back, I'm gonna put it up in myself. We're gonna do a video of the removal and then the reinstall once I get it all in. If he comes to Georgia, I will give him some Southern comfort food. Guaranteed. I've heard this with Southern comfort food. I am beginning to try it. Absolutely. You guys know how to eat down there. I love Tammy. Do you cook in the van or outside mostly? I try not to, mostly, to be honest with you. If I can not cook and just, grab like 2 JBCs and a grilled chicken. I don't eat much if I'm not doing much. And in the wintertime, like, I guess I do a lot of fasting. So yeah, I'm not one of those guys that really gets the thrill out of eating too much. Like if I'm going for pizza, I think everyone gets excited for pizza. But you got taste buds for that. Do you have a place in mind to build and repair? So yeah, I have the van at a friend's place just in the alleyway right now. That's where I'm going to be doing the transmission replacement after into the blue van, and then we're going to drive it somewhere where we can actually put out. So that's my plans. We have a lot to do on the blue van, like, and I don't mean like all repair wise, just like you guys have been so generous with helping me be able to get the blue van equipped with everything I need to, build the interior properly. Like that's my whole goal with this blue van, is to have a show van, something I could be proud of, and do everything properly. Not run booster cable wire from front to back, and all of the craziness that I had done on this van. We want to avoid all of that on the blue one. If I don't know how to do something, straight up, I'm just going to get someone else to show me or do it. Same as the transmission rebuild. If it was the motor, I could rebuild the motor, right? But when it comes to the transmission and it being an automatic transmission, I don't know, it's full of check balls and magic and torque converter that I don't understand. It sends power through to the rear end. So we're just going to pull it out. I know how to do that. And then get another guy to rebuild it. And then I could put it back in because I know how to do that. I was raised on black bear steak and deer meat. Oof, that'd be good. Don't get me started on my game meat, man. I'm telling you why. That's the one thing I miss about Newfoundland is rabbit, moose, fish. I would kill for a mackerel right now. Oh my god. I'm going with a friend. Goes to Alabama. That's a cool road trip. Breakfast sausage, biscuit, gravy. Tammy Brown. Hey, Tammy. Sounds like an awesome road trip. Do you see the live Bruce hasn't missed? If you can't see, refresh. Yeah, I can see the chat fine. I got some grits. And have you got your passport for Canada, US? Would love to see. No, but I am gonna be getting my passport very soon. And when I go and do that, I'm gonna be taking you guys all along for that as well. That's something that, listen, I've wanted my entire life, was to get my passport. And seeing it come so close to being possible, it makes me so excited. No one knows how much I've been wanting this to happen. And then with the blue van now, having a reliable vehicle, having a fresh transmission going into it eventually, really, really, it's looking like I'm gonna be able to hit the road one day again, right? Been here for so long and not by choice. I don't, everyone's like, oh, why do you stay in such a cold place? I don't enjoy this as much as the next person, man. I don't want to be putting myself through -40, -50. If I had the choice, listen, I'd be gone. But there's borders and there's legal ways you got to go about doing stuff, and that's always made me nervous. So I want to do everything properly. One of those things, is getting a passport and having enough to go over there and be able to afford a trip. And I'm hoping this summer to really push towards making all of that happen. And making like my dream trip really happen. Going down there and seeing the hot rod scene, it's gonna be amazing. If Bruce gets his passport, he's coming to see me first. Absolutely, yeah, I'd love to go see New York, Vernon. I'd love that. Everywhere, man. I want to. There's not a state that I don't want to go to, honestly. I'd like to go to California just for a visit, but for the most part, I'd like to really, really go adventure each state. There's so much to see, so much to see. Bruce, because he has to sign the adoption papers. Heck yeah, brother. Yeah, let's do it. I would love to see that too, right? Grits are a big part of Southern comfort food. I know the grit term. Heck yeah. Of course, everyone wants to adopt you. Kim and I are going to quit. Easter to you. You're a very sweet person. Thank you very much, Jennifer. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you adopt Bruce, then you will get an American passport. Heck yeah, I'll give up Canadian citizenship right now. You kidding me? This is one of my dream places to go. Right? Um, I when I go, obviously I've got to go for a trip, do everything legal, and blah 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 blah. But my goal is to find somewhere down there that I can work and stay full time. And contribute to communities down there, just like we try and do up here. Whether it's with snowmen and kids taking pictures of it again, that's awesome. Anything we could do to try and lift someone's spirits, and help in any way we can. Maybe even bring like a Vanlife convoy down through the states, and show people how to take care of our neighbors. Right, we're all on the streets together. That'd be a cool message to bring across. Tammy, I'm calling. That's just, yeah, there's lots of me to go around. But yeah, that's the goal, Alright, you guys. I only jump about 10 minutes over what I said I was going to do. That's it. When you have fun, things happen. Great place to. Yeah, you guys are getting me all hungry now, man. We might just have to do a Vern's Pizza. I don't really know of a good Chinese spot. We're going to have to experiment around. So for now, I think I might have to do a Vern's Pizza. Or Vern's, Senores, sorry. I always get those two mixed up. Vern's used to be my go-to. But Senores is really kicking butt. Okay, let's just. Oh, shit. Yeah. Never made a snowman, even though I thought. There he is. Florida girl can. This Florida girl can't do cold. Yeah, I can't do cold either. If this is my last winter ever, I would not be upset. I'll put it to you that way. That's why I was kind of excited to make those snowmen too, because they might be my last snowmen. If I play my cards right, those could be my last snowmen ever making. I'd be happy with that. We can't lose our Canadian treasure. And let's not just keep spreading the spirit down there. That's all. We got a lot of Canadian treasures up here, you guys. There's a lot of people really trying to make stuff happen in Canada and trying to make a difference and trying to show, take care of the place. It's just unfortunate that people don't really get the message. Florida. But yeah, alrighty, we're gonna end it off here, you guys. I'm gonna probably head off, get a pizza and a coffee. Been a couple hours since I had a coffee. Needs another coffee. I think Kevin broken home. Anyway, I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Remember, tomorrow, hopefully the transmission gets removed. If not the next day, either way, I'm going to film it. As soon as I get that removed, I'm going to try and do a short video of it. Also, we built a bunch of snowmen today. Mr. Blair was awesome, and he went around catching it all on camera. So we're going to try and collaborate that from transmission removal and then move into building a bunch of snowmen. Snowman Army! But yeah, you guys will see all that in an upcoming video. And, I always say I'm solar powered, man. So the more the weather warms up, the more videos and content you guys are going to see from me. And I'm very excited for that. Build out this van, get rid of this van, and do a bunch of fun stuff this summer. So lots of van meets. We're going to hold van meets so everyone can come down and hang out. And, a bunch of cool stuff. So until next time, you guys, remember, never give up on living life, because life is the most precious thing we have. Happy Easter, everybody.